Pamela Bondi has got a report on the Colburn Corners sex of Moore's Pizza Mental Institution room, and it's like, well, that would be somebody who had a really cool motel that wanted to make it like a playground plus a motel, but they couldn't get it legalized. And they built it, now it's up for sale by other owner that somebody built it, and they didn't actually get it merchandised or marketed right because it's unsafe, because you can't have bungee rooms and playrooms and swimming pools without, like lifeguards or anything, and little kids could drown or get beat up or, get chainsaw legs. And that's all that is, but, my sister and Pam and her dads and all the 1950s asshole stupid parents that thought they could make mental institution rooms scary and drooling, and then make other people say, well, we're rich, and when our kids are 18, they won't know how rich we actually were, and get other rich parents into it, and they get other rich parents that worked at space centers and college centers and radio stations and football teams, recording devices, and space and airports and airplanes and hunting places and facilities and what do you call it? Not Aqualoo, but what's it called? Like fish finders that use sonar to hear whales, but you can see a bluegill underneath 2 feet of muddy water. It's just, yeah. But then your kid's 18, your kid's freaking out. And there ain't no reason. It's a Timothy Veigh more freaking out than when anybody believes to the human eye, because even I met one person like that. I thought they were being a wimp. Or that old man that was 100 years old, gray, and chasing me down in a white van, tried to do like a senior citizen, a cop arrest on me when I was driving by his house, and he sure as hell wasn't horny, and he sure as hell wasn't drunk under the influence. He was a schizo. And yeah, and I went home and told my dad, I said, what the fuck? I said, this goddamn Norman Bates shit and that goddamn fucking Moore's Pizza, Colburn, what's it called? Moore's Pizza Buttermore Appliance out in front of high school that we all know. My friends are even telling me I should be looked out. And then at 18, everybody's graduated. And then all the oceanographers, river finders 2 feet behind mud water that can hear fucking bluegill and goddamn airplane people and rock and roll 4 people and football people that's recording devices after high school game that gets broadcast over worldwide NBA sports, but then they're all down with a couple people getting killed, but to keep a couple people not, because it's a scare tactic like Russian Holocaust black and white. And then they're like, and it does look scary. Well, it's a lot to me very scary, because you think, well, maybe the wimp person is applying themselves. Maybe the wimp person's just freaking out or nothing. And you could take one of the toughest people and fucking give them fucking 90 days of this shit in your ear, and you're fucking mutilated and damaged. A lifetime is a real, nasty, awful disease I wouldn't wish on any Frankie Bard or Davy Rothkeb left-handed kid that his parents, I met him, seen him 30 years after school, and he was still left-handed as shit, but definitely not hearing Looney Tuners, cartoons, and asshole parents that need a whole lot of Led Zeppelin love. From a 5-year-old blonde bullshit.